Welcome back to the farm. Today we are going to be putting most of our time into working on this shop. I'm going to be starting downstairs. Recently we had some electricians come by and we finally got the shop wired up. Woo! Also had a friend of mine come by and he helped me take out about 5 trees that were around the shop that were growing way too close to it. So today, the main focus is going to be emptying out the bottom of the shop, cleaning it out as best as we can. We're going to finally get the freezers off the back porch. They're still back there because when we moved in, didn't have the power in the shop, so we didn't have any option to put them in there. We're going to get those in there today, get this cleaned out. I've got some cracks in the concrete I need to seal, and then hopefully just organizing it and really get this downstairs of the shop prepared to be our food prep and storage area.
Hit a light, okay? That's all I care about. You can hit anything else you want. Yeah, no, alright. There you go. Good. Clear. Cool.
All right, I wasn't sure what to expect here when I started to tear this old closet out. The person we bought from came by to show me some stuff, and he told me that inside of that closet was a dirt floor because his dad used to store potatoes and onions in there. Well, it's not. It's a concrete floor, and there's quite a bit of moisture in this corner. In fact, there was, I guess this is some kind of moisture barrier. It's most of it peeled up. It was laid down in that closet. So I'll have to figure out where that water's coming from. I suspect it's all coming from this back corner. The gutters on this shop looked like they hadn't been cleaned out in 20 years. I got it the other day, I cleaned the gutters out and I looked through the downspouts. They looked okay, but it could be where they come into, it looks like a 3-inch line that runs in front of the shop. Maybe that's all backed up. So every time it rains, it's not actually draining out to the creek like it's supposed to. It's just coming back out of that line from being clogged and then settling at this corner of the shop, and it's found a way to seep into the bottom here. So we'll have to figure that out. Got this massive pile of stuff from this closet, but I don't have any room left in the truck. It's got all the shelving I tore out and the framing from this closet. So I'll have to take that dump run and then come back to this another day and get it. And then I need to kind of decide what needs to come back in the shop just for tonight. A lot of that stuff won't get hurt being left out because I don't think it's supposed to rain. I need to bring some of that stuff back in for tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to pick right back up and just do as much as I can. Okay, so this is another day of working on fixing this shop up. I couldn't finish what I wanted to do the other day because I didn't have the materials I needed to fix this floor. So this whole corner was rotted out, and I'll show you why. I figured out why the water was coming in this basement. My dad just left. He helped me replace these 2x6s for the floor for upstairs, and so this is way more secure than it was. I had to replace this top board too on the top of the foundation wall for downstairs here. So the next thing we'll do to support this floor more, because there's still this 16-foot span is too far. You can feel some play in the floor upstairs even after this repair and stuff. So we're going to take a 4x6 beam and run that straight down the center, and we're going to put some 4x4 posts to support that, and it's going to be a lot better. I'll have a lot of weight upstairs when I'm done, tools and materials and stuff that I hang on to. So I want to make sure that I'm not going like this and feeling the floor move under me while I'm up there. So let's go upstairs and I will show you why this basement of the shop is flooding so much. So I started digging around the downspout of this gutter the other day, and as I'm digging, I can see that there's a huge, Max, there's a huge hole rusted out in this gutter. Now it goes into this drain line that ties into the other gutter on the other end, which it goes down and dumps out in the creek. So I have to assume that the water was flowing straight out of here down into the basement, and it's that whole corner is what was rotted out. The 2x6s, the floor, the old closet that I ripped out, everything was rotted. There's water all over the floor. Once I fix that, I think we're good. All right, something else I thought I should mention that I didn't before is just the materials we actually used to make this repair. These are just treated 2x6s, and these are 1/2 by 4 inch hex bolts to hold this together. And then again, like I said, we're gonna come through and run a 4x6 beam with posts down the middle. That's really gonna secure this floor for upstairs. Now what I need to do is I need to clean up this mess from tearing all that out and get it from here into that truck. Okay. Got everything out. Got the truck absolutely loaded. I've got an 8-foot bed on that truck, and it's completely filled with all this insulation and wood. I still got to get some of the small stuff with a shovel or with a shop vac and get it up. But it's looking good. We're making progress. I'm happy with it. Oh yeah.
It feels so much sturdier.
Feel it? There's no play. I mean, you could physically feel the floor bouncing a little bit before. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, this one's 3.5. Oh yeah.
You there?
It's gonna be tight.
Hey, if anything, we'll just cut a piece of this off.
I can just take it off for now if we need.
Yeah, just hacksaw half an inch off of it, put it back up there.
Cool.
Alright, so if we can even get this one a little bit closer.
Don't be under it, okay?
Back here a little bit. Oh, you gotta love ratchet straps.
No, strap wouldn't do that, right? I believe you're about maxed out there. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that probably a good enough. Maxed out here. Alright.
Oh yeah, that gets us
All right.
pretty close though.
So now, if we get the floor jack in that 2x4
Yep.
under here, and get it up nice and tight, and then we'll have an accurate measurement. What
Yeah.
we want, right?
And then
Is that right?
get that beam in while it's jacked up.
And get-
All right, everybody, I am excited that this beam is in. This needed to be done really bad. The floor had all kinds of play in it upstairs as you put weight on it. So this being put in is a huge improvement for upstairs. What I didn't film is us also setting up some of our storage racks for our canning food. I just didn't think to grab the camera. Sometimes I do that. But we've got that started and started moving our canned food from upstairs down here to give me more room to start working up there. So this is huge. I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. So the next time you see us working on this shop, I hope to get the cracks in the concrete patched, get everything insulated, and then I'm actually gonna start upstairs finishing it. So again, I've said before, upstairs is gonna be a shop for myself. Downstairs, this room here is all food prep. It's where we're gonna prep our animals. We're gonna store our canned food. We've got the freezers down here. It's gonna be really cool once it's set up. So please stay tuned for all these projects we've got. We've got a really fun video coming out after this one. We've got a huge, huge tree that fell in our pond and we've got to get it out. So stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button, and keep checking back for a lot more projects and a lot more fun on the farm. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.